Welcome to the Jenni Show. I look like a complete weirdo. So my eyebrows were whited out with a lighter concealer to provide a little bit of tackiness. That there is damp toilet paper, and I'm making it sort of the thickness of my eyebrows, maybe a little bit bigger. You don't want too much tissue on your face. You are gonna put liquid latex on top of that afterwards. The product listing will be below this video, by the way. Also, you might want to tilt your head back a little bit if the tackiness of the concealer isn't working and your toilet paper is falling off. Just hold your head back a little bit. So here I am. I have one layer of liquid latex on my eyebrows. It's still drying, so I went ahead and I started coloring my face with my face paint. What I'm using, and it'll be down in the down bar as well, is the Paradise AQ paints by Mehron. They have a lot of different colors. Here I'm using a combination of greens, whites, browns, a little bit of black, a little bit of yellow as well for highlighting. So for Swamp Thing, you really want him to look very, very muddy, but you also don't want a flat color on your face. So you're not the Hulk, okay? You're Swamp Thing. So you want it to look as real as possible. And here you have me adding a little bit of lighter colors in the areas where you get highlights on your face. So you'll have it on your cheekbones, on your cheeks, down your nose, on your forehead, on your cupid's bow, on your chin. Strategic places where you can place that. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite parts because I do draw a lot and that is one of my fortes. I use a basic black eyeliner for outlining the parts of his face that are going to be shadowed in and that sort of thing. There's a lot of sort of like aging techniques that I use. So you want to outline all the parts of your face that sort of drop when you age. I used a picture of his, so that was kind of like my aid in drawing and sort of copying some of it. And I also use my knowledge on aging. So this is the part where I put liquid latex across my face. That actually is where the long twigs that he has on his face are actually placed. So you want to put some liquid latex on your face, let it get tacky, and then using rolled up pieces of toilet paper, which are going to act as the twigs, you want to run that from both sides of your face. Then you want to cover that with liquid latex, always letting each layer of liquid latex sort of get tacky and get hardened, basically, for it to dry out so that you can continue. And then later on we're going to paint. It's really creepy how I'm starting to not look like myself. But now you want to take your Paradise AQ paints, you want to use it very watery, sort of set it very watery, and you want to follow all the sort of wrinkles that you get on your face when you laugh or when you make a funny face. You want to follow those wrinkles. I know where they are most of the time, so I don't have to wrinkle my face, but you might want to do that when you're doing it. And also just any wrinkles that you would expect old people to have or that kind of thing, and kind of twig them out, very soft strokes. So now for more fun stuff, guys, get your Crayolas out. No, I'm kidding. Now I'm using more Paradise AQ paints, and you want to keep in mind highlights. So you want to place your lighter colors where highlight naturally falls on your face, and darker colors where you get your shadows. Here, look at that texture on those eyebrows. That's what I love about using tissue for these kind of like monsters. You're also gonna do the same thing. I have a flat brush, but I'm stippling so I can get a lot of texture in there and it looks more real. The rolled up piece of paper on my face actually takes up really good texture that resembles twigs. So that's gonna be awesome. Cover that in browns and yellows and greens. It's gonna look really great. And all across my face I just drew a lot of random twigs, which you're gonna see in the texture later on. Here's another technique. I'm using a piece of paper and stippling some color so you can give it more texture and more realness to those twigs. So this is the final product. I drew twigs all over my face, put in more shadows, and of course I went around my house, clipped a bunch of my fake plants, and pasted it on my face with some more liquid latex. This is actually really fun to do, and I hope you guys go and try it out for yourself. It'll be fun. Happy Hall October. This is the Jenni Show. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Bye!